gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, we are live. Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, suckers. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. What up? Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. We are live. Hello. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Hello, top of the morning, top of the morning. What up? Hello. Come on in, come on in. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stranger Things are shoe of the year. Wow, okay. Come on in. Hello, hello out there. Hello out there. Hello out there. Hello out there. Make sure you pay that rent instead of buying retro 11s. Yo, Ross, what up? What up? What up? What up? Get your 11s. Go 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 go. I don't like the Stranger Things shoes. Okay. All right. They're not really for everybody. You see that Travis posted? Yeah. I mean, people posted it. I saw it in Discord. Looks like it's gonna be Japan first. You gotta fly to Japan, Pope. Pope, go buy your ticket. Go buy your tickets. Go fly to Japan. Go, 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 go. Go get your plane ticket. Go get your plane ticket to Japan. Go, go, go. Got 2 tickets ordered already. There you go. Great morning. We feeling good, yeah? They only let us know it's going to be Japan first weeks ago. Yeah, I guess it's probably going to go Japan first. So I guess Japan will get them first, and then we will find out after. So I think it fully confirms that it's not dropping this week. I guess. I guess we can say that. In a way, I guess. You know what I mean? I guess we can say that it is officially not dropping this week. So we know that for sure. It's not dropping this week. So I mean, yeah, November 12th, so probably the next week. So next week, everyone's going to say? Next week? That would make the most sense. Good things come to those who wait. Got EA on the 12s. Go, 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 go. Spend your money. Did I get EA? We're having trouble rewarding your... What? Loading your rewards. Ugh, what the hell? I can't load my shit. Hold on. My JD account won't load. Damn, my JD account is just not loading. My status? I get an error. We're having trouble loading your rewards. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please try and refresh again. Give me 1 second. There is no queue, man. There is no queue. No. You thought there would be a queue for these guys? Guys, these shoes are not as hyped as you think they are, brother. There's going to be no queue on this. No queue. The Jets, let's trade our cornerstone players for a chance in the draft. I mean, dude, they need a full reboot, brother. They need a full reboot. So you might as well just recoup drafts and try to start over again. I can't get in my account, dude. I can't get in my account to show it. I don't know if anybody else is having issues, but I can't get in. Ross, potential Voodoo restock at 10 a.m. JD Sports and finish line according to their IG story. Nice. Yeah. Dude, there's a lot of pairs, man. A lot of pairs. I guess a lot of people didn't pick up or some shit. A lot of people canceled, returned because they saw that there was no resale value. Yeah. I could definitely see the Voodoos. The Voodoos are going to restock plenty of times, man. Plenty of times. What up? I can't get in my account. This is pissing me off. I just want to see. I got access. It says I got access. Become a member. Join now. I already am, dude. What the hell? Are they? Where are they restocking? Someone said they're restocking at 10. I think the queue is up. I have no queue. Maybe hold on, let me exit out, go back in. No, I have no queue. When I go to my account, it just says can't get in. Yeah. I don't know. I just keep getting this error. Are going to reserve? They don't do reserves no more. They just do drops. They just drop them. They don't do reserves anymore. But yeah, so today is just you have this. You have 12s, you have 11s, and then you have Voodoos. So you have a lot going on, man. It's up to you if you guys want them or not. But there's drops now, man. The drops are starting to pick up. The drops are starting to pick up. Yeah. I don't know. I can't get in. Maybe if I go finish line, because finish line's the same thing, right? Are you gonna buy taxis? No. Yeah, my JD is screwed up. I can do finish line, but I can't do JD. That's weird. JD's screwed up. Maybe because I got in too soon. That's probably the reason why. Probably. Uh, go to finish line. I got in that way. Yeah, that's smart thinking. Smart thinking. Yeah, so the big shoe of the week, you guys are gonna have to wait just a tad bit longer. Gonna have to wait a tad bit longer. It does look like Tokyo is gonna get them first this weekend, or excuse me, Friday. So it looks like we're gonna have to wait a tad bit longer. Delivered to you by Cactus Car Club, 11/7/25. Lock in here. I don't think they'll drop before they announce this. I mean, if they announce it, it looks like they're going to get first. They will get it first, and then it will come after. So hopefully it'll be next week, but it might not even be next week. We'll see. So, this event is open to people physically present in Japan at the time of the event, 18 over. Each entry allows up to 2 participants. Please apply using the account of primary attendee. So, alcoholic beverages will be available at the venue. However, we strictly prohibit serving alcohol to anyone under the age of 20. Please refrain from touching any exhibits or installations inside the venue. If any damage is caused to the venue's equipment or exhibits by participant, the participant will be held fully responsible. In case of severe weather or unseen circumstances, cancellation will be announced via email. So there you go. Please bring a smartphone with the Nike app installed and a valid photo ID for check-in. There you go. As this is a nighttime event, please be mindful of your surroundings and avoid disturbing others. Bro, they don't talk like this for New York, huh? The sentiment, wow, the tone and the sentiment is so different. Isn't that funny? The sentiment and the tone is so much different. They're not saying this shit for New York, huh? I'm telling you, bro. These different cultures, bro, they just handle things differently, man. I mean, especially in like Japan, China, it's all about respect, man. It's all about respecting your elders and just having respect for one another. It's so different. Talk about serving drinks. Please manage your personal belongings. Please manage your personal belongings responsible. In case, you know what I mean? Like, be mindful of your surroundings and avoid disturbing others. It's crazy. It's so different, huh? The tone of this is so much different for New York. They could be civil, yeah. 100% though. I mean, they might get a little crazy, but it's yeah, man, it's so different. Just reading this is so much different. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Tokyo is super respectful. If you're at a concert, you can't even go crazy when the artist comes out. Really? Yeah. Just different. Totally different. Crazy. So, it's right off the water, too. That's a pretty crazy location. Yokohama? Yokohama Hammerhead. Interesting. Yokohama Hammerhead. So there you go. I don't think it's going to do anything in regards to the market just because, like, it's Japan. But we're going to have to wait and see. People fighting over Adidas shoes in the U.S., this wouldn't end well here. Nah. Nope. Just different, man. It's just a different kind of, like, vibe, man. Different vibe. Yeah, your best bet, it looks like it's going to be... I'm having the same issues on Finish Line as well. So your best bet, maybe try on your phone. Try on your phone for EA. I can't get into my account. I still can't get into my account, so... Yeah. I still can't get in. But there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, huh? A lot of crazy things are going on. People are just idiots, dude. I feel like people are just completely idiots, huh? After we just saw Cool Kicks get raided for stolen shoes, idiots go and steal the Soulfly Air Jordan 3s, huh? Pairs of this Soulfly Air Jordan 3s have been stolen in transit. Like, is this hobby just filled with degenerates? Like, bro, you're gonna get caught. You're going to get caught. You're going to get caught. They got the FBI on you, brother. The FBI don't play around. They have no jurisdiction. They'll come for you. They will come for you, bro. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but they'll find you. They will certainly find you. Multiple pairs of the Soulfly Jordan 3s and their boxes were stolen while in transit to Nike's Memphis distribution center. Nike's currently investigating the situation. Unfortunately, this incident may impact the timing of the planned release. Honestly, I don't think they care. I mean, if they get caught, they're probably gonna get care. They're gonna care. They're gonna care. They said any pairs you see online are stolen. Dude, the next step is they're going to reject. I mean, supposedly what? I wouldn't be shocked if GOAT. See, the problem is, like, GOAT and StockX thrive on basically, I bet you they thrive on early releases, right? Early pairs. I wonder how much that makes up their profit. Right? I wonder if StockX is going to put a hold eventually on selling early pairs. Or GOAT. I wonder if they'll be forced. Because at this stage, dude, if it's early, it's probably stolen. So they're responsible of, helping selling stolen goods. StockX don't care. Stones sounds personal. The FBI will care. Nike will care. 100%. They'll care. They'll care if bro, if they get hit with all these, like, you know, if the FBI comes knocking, because at the end of the day, dude, like, I mean, your personal information, they know who the sellers are. So it's like they'll come knocking and be like, hey, you're helping selling counterfeit goods. Give us this guy's name, address. They're going to give you up. Bro, at the end of the day, like, it's a business. They're not gonna screw the business over. They can't stop them if they don't know it's stolen. What do they just? It just the Tooth Fairy came and delivered a pallet full of soul flies early to your house. Either with the Tooth Fairy came and gave you the pairs. Dude, you and me both know if it's early, 90% of early pairs are stolen, dude. I know. Why are they any early pairs then? Literally. Dude, unless it's given to you from the brand as a gift or something, like in way of, like, if you're an athlete or something, dude, like 90% of the pairs are stolen, dude. They're all stolen. In some retrospect, it's stolen. Even if it's backdoored, it's sold before the release date. We've had this discussion, man. Even if, like, bro, it's most likely all stolen. Like, they don't just like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, unless it's given to you from the brand itself. You're basically describing 90% of sneaker YouTube content. Well, because people just, bro, I understand it. Like, people just want to close their eyes and pretend, right? But where do you think the shoes come from, man? Like, does anybody have any brains? Buying a shoe on GOAT, it's basically you're just like, you're turning a cheek. Where do you think the pairs come from? Like, does anybody, like, think, like, oh, how do they have all these early pairs? A lot of people will assume that, oh, it's stores backdooring, which it might be the case. But even backdooring from the store technically isn't, you know what I mean? They're selling them before the release date. But even that, though, StockX GOAT will know. They have the addresses, unless these owners are putting it under an alias in a different address. I'm sure GOAT and StockX know where they're coming from. But, like, if there's some random guy, John Smith, in, like, I don't know, in California, is selling 20 pairs of Soulflies, nobody is gonna be like, yeah, this is interesting. Who's this guy? How does he have them all? Like, he knows Michael Jordan? Okay, that makes sense. It's hard to prove anything without hard evidence. Dude, all the shoes are traceable. They're putting trackers in the pallets. All the shoes are becoming, dude, they can trace the shoes. I feel like they could trace the shoes. The box, the ID number, like I bet you they can trace the shoes, dude. And tell you anybody, dude, any sort of business, dude, they know how to keep track of inventory. %100% can trace the shoes. It's not some big mystery. I know, right? Like any sort of business, if you're running a business, you want to keep track of your inventory, especially if you're making hundreds of thousands of pairs, every week. Like you want to know where it's going from, like where it's coming and like where it's going. And you can certainly track your inventory. You have to. You 100% have to. Every business has to. I mean, I don't know how they do it. If it's a stamp on the inside of the box with the ID code number that everyone checks, right? I don't know. Just get a pair of Jordans, bro. I'm sure they can track it and they can tell you where it was heading, what store it was supposed to be sold from. Everything. They have to. I don't think they just print it and float it around and hopefully it gets sold. Yeah, they don't have a physical tracker. Like they're not watching it move like it's like a lost iPhone. You know what I mean? But I'm sure, like, I don't know. I'm sure, like, they have some sort of ID on it. Whether it's somewhere on the box, like whether it's this random 296602-25 Air Jordan 4 undefeated 20_360 multiply 265 multiply 130. Like there's numbers on the box, guys. Like there's numbers on the box. They're not just random numbers. This isn't the Matrix. Right? There's random numbers on the box. You know? There is one underneath the size tag on the box. There you go. I mean, they could hide it. They also shipped out in manifest to stores, so there's always linkage to packages. Oh, for sure. I mean, bro, like that's just common. That's common sense, though, in a way. That's being smart about a business. Like if you were operating a business, you would want to have your inventory, especially if you're doing a lot of it, somewhat tracked in a way. You know? So it's like, yeah, I like is it going to help them find the shoes? No. Absolutely not. But they can go in the system, I bet, and see like what's this pallet was having this batch of like what 375 shoes. Okay, let's mark them all, red flag them all in the system here. If they come up, boom, we can just, you know what I mean? Then we know where to track. We'll give this to the FBI. will just scan them or look at it and say, okay, that number matches that number that's flagged in the system as stolen. Okay, these shoes are reported stolen. I'm sure that, like, dude, it's not rocket science. Nike needs to question their own people who shipped them first. Inside job. Guys, take your tinfoil caps off. I mean, anybody with the freight train Anybody that has the log system of a freight train can tell or know where it's coming from. It's not from Nike, bro. It's all the logs, dude. All the logs from the trains. They all probably know, man. They all have they all run on the same schedule, same time. You know what I mean? We need to start registering our kicks with the Fed soon. No, but I'm just saying, for someone to say, too, it's well, StockX GOAT doesn't care. Well, they will care if they get in trouble for it. You know what I mean? But it's becoming a bigger problem, dude. It's obviously they're obviously they all I will say, dude, they definitely do care. They definitely do care. I mean, they busted the whole Cool Kicks thing. They busted that person in California with all of them. There's a bunch of them out there. They're on it. They're gonna figure it out. So there's gonna be a crackdown on it. Imagine thinking Nike isn't thinking that already. There has to be an extreme anomaly for them to miss an employee on the inside. And I mean, bro, who's going to risk their job for that anyways? But maybe there are idiots out there. I work for the railroad, so that's not how it works. So you have no idea what's in any of those shipping containers. You have no idea. You just drive the train. You have no idea. It could be a bunch of dead bodies in there. You don't even know. Nike has trackers on their inventory. Their shoes are supposed to go to certain locations. Yeah, 100%. Ross, do you actually think Nike doesn't know? I mean, they might not know who's doing it, but they're going to find out. 100%. That's all I'm saying is that they'll find out, man. They already got the Cool Kicks. It just takes a while for anything, any sort of investigation. They got to, dot their I's and cross their T's. They can't just go busting doors down and start go and interrogating people, you know? But I mean, I'm just laughing at the fact that, they just busted Cool Kicks. You would think oh, the streets, this shit's hot right now. Let's wait. Let's take a break. And you know what I mean? But no, they're like, fuck that. Let's keep going. Now those idiots got busted. Let's rob this train. They'll never find us. You know what I mean? You might think they might, hey guys, let's take a break. Let's take a break real quick. Let's chill out. Let's lay low for a little bit. It's more than one group for sure. Oh, I believe that. There's definitely, that's the most, you had some wild statements today, but that's the only one that you said that makes any sort of sense. There's definitely multiple groups. It's not just one group doing it. You know? I know what we were doing was wrong, but it was time to get paid. Yeah, I know. Put AirTags in the soles, problem solved. They might do something, dude. They were, like I said, didn't they say they were putting trackers in the pallets? So, yeah. I don't know. But anything like this, guys, when it comes to the FBI and this type of criminal activity, we're already 3 days behind. right? Or 2 days behind. So them up, for them coming out and say pairs of the Soulfly Air Jordan 3s have been stolen in transit, dude, they already knew about that probably a week ago. And they've already known, and they're already working on the case. Right? They already know about it. Just like any type of the FBI is always, yeah, they're already on you before it's even announced. Cause remember, I posted, dude, we posted pictures. Not posted pictures. I had pictures on stream. There was some guy holding 30 pairs of them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There was some guy holding a shit ton of pairs. I mean, these dudes just all it takes is them to get one guy, and the guy will squeal. That's all it takes. But yeah. I know. But yeah, just magically just says 9, 9.5, 10.5, 11, 11.5, 12. Oh, I wonder where they all just came from. I wonder where they all came from. And again, dude. I mean, yeah, ComplexCon exclusive. This game is insane. 100 clip. Okay, gets 100 pairs. Bro, does anybody did they just all fall from a fucking tree? 100 pairs. 100 pairs of gammas. Do they all just fall from a fucking tree? That's what I'm saying. I understand, people don't. I know, at the end of the day, it's fucking just give me the shoe. I don't care. Right? But, nobody raises an eyebrow. Okay. 100 fucking pairs. A store doesn't even get 100 pairs. Stores don't even get 100 pairs, bro. They don't even have them yet. Stores don't even have these yet, bro. No one's out here okay, just saying, this game is crazy, dude. This game is so crazy. This game is so crazy. No one out here is just yeah. But I get it. I totally get it. Because, at the end of the day, who gives a shit, right? Who gives a shit, right? You just want the shoe, right? It's not your problem. And I agree. It's not your problem. You don't work for these companies. It's not your job. You don't. But I'm just saying, just, it's one of those things, you just kind of, you raise your eyebrow a little bit, that's it. That's it. You just kind of, interesting. Stores do have the gammas, bro. It's called backdoor. But for stores to have them, yeah, but they don't release till December 15th. You know what I mean? I don't know any store that's sitting on sneakers a month plus early. You know what I mean? Yeah, stores do get them When I was, dude, I worked at a store. I worked at a sneaker boutique. They would maybe get stuff 2 weeks early, tops. 2 weeks early, tops. Right? They might get them like after Black Friday. Yeah, at most, dude. You're getting them 2 weeks early. Not a month plus early, because like you got to think about it. If you look at if I'm just trying to I'll just try to teach you something real quick, is that like when they ship out, that's the invoice. Your invoice hits your account. You got to pay that invoice. Right? They're not going to ship you pallets of shoes a month or so early when you got to pay for it and you can't sell it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's like they try to ship everything like in a time frame where, yeah, you get hit with a $10,000 invoice from Nike, but then it gives you time to sell all the pairs and pay the invoice off in 30 days, because they're not giving you 60-day terms. They're giving you 30-day at best, especially now in this economy. They're not extending your credit. They're going to give you 30 days to pay it off. So they give you time to sell it, pay it off, and then keep it going. They're not going to screw you. Because a lot of these stores, bro, they can't afford to sit on credit and all this and let you know what I mean? They can't afford to, because then it will start piling up. And then all of a sudden, interest rates on credit cards and all this stuff is through the roof. So, like, that's how you get in the hole, is when you start getting more inventory and you're selling less. You go into a massive hole. And I think that's the number one thing that puts a lot of businesses, a lot of retail businesses, they close down, because again, they buy, get all this inventory, and they put themselves in a big massive hole and they can't get out. How come sneakers are so easily stolen? We barely hear about it in other hobbies. I don't know. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I don't really think, like, I don't know. I mean, Pokemon, I'm sure Pokemon gets a little stolen here and there, but like, I think Pokemon's more strict. Cards are more strict. I know that's a huge hobby where Pokemon is like crazy. But dude, if you backdoor Pokemon, if you're a card shop and you mess around, they'll fucking pull your account, dude. That's the difference, man. That's the difference. They don't need you. They do not need you. Right? That's the thing. So that's why you don't see that's why you don't see card shops do any fucking crazy bullshit, cuz they don't need you, dude. They'll take your account away. They can't take these accounts away from stores. I mean, you'll put these people out of business. You know? For Nike. Nike wants to be in these communities and be like on the ground. So it's like they got to have leeway, man. They got to like have some sort of leeway. But I mean, Nike can pull accounts too. Nike can certainly pull accounts, but that's super rare, bro. That is incredibly rare. You know what I mean? I think dude, you have to literally incriminate yourself. You literally have to be running a freaking probably a drug operation. Like, you have to be going out the door in handcuffs on national news for you to have your Nike account pulled. Right? Like, it just doesn't happen. It's rare. You just don't hear about it. It's very rare. All right, mine works now. Break the rules, pull the accounts, no questions. The problem is, though, like, again, though, they need these accounts. They need these accounts, man. That's what I'm thinking. Like, dude, they need these guys. Like, bro, like, I'm just being honest. Like, unless they start giving Nike accounts to resell stores, it's hard to do a brick and mortar, bro. You can't just open up a sneaker shop nowadays. You can't. And most people that open up sneaker shops, they're not opening up retailers. They're opening up resell shops. But if you think about card shops, it's easy to open up card shops in a way. Like, I'm saying, like, the process. I'm not saying how the business side of it is. But all you got to do is rent out a space, put some cards in it, and then report your numbers and give it to these distributors, and boom, you're on. You can do it. I don't know how you can open up a retail shop. You tell me, how do you even open up a retail shop? How do you even go about doing it? You need to have millions of dollars. You have to have a shit ton of money. I don't know how you can open up a retail shop. That's why most people open up resale shops, because resale, you get the shot, you can get your inventory. How do you get inventory for a retail? You got to have a distributor. Does Pokemon give accounts to resale stores? Yeah. 100%. Because resale stores, because hobby shops are resale, bro. Like, dude, they sell cards, bro. They sell cards. GameStop is a resale shop. GameStop just raised their prices above MSRP. Yeah, GameStop just raised their prices. Some of it comes down to legal agreements with other accounts. You can't allow one shop to do one thing and not another. The other shop will eventually stop selling your stuff. Yeah, it's a lot harder. But it's just different. Like, you're sending me this. Yeah, dude, they're like, I mean, they're not selling, like, again, cards is different. Like, they're not selling this for, like, they're selling this card for $100, what, $1,000. $1,000. They're not selling it for 10 cents, a dollar. It's different. So why does Pokemon give resale stores accounts but not Nike? They don't anymore, though. They don't. It's incredibly hard to get access to Pokemon now. You have to do millions of dollars in sales. You have to be huge. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, you can't just get a Pokemon account. It's impossible nowadays. It's absolutely impossible. But it's because the hobby is so huge. They don't, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just not enough product to go around. Like Card Vault. Yeah, Card Vault, Tom Brady's new shop. Obviously, yeah, they're going to give it to Tom Brady because Tom Brady, obviously, if you're a bank, are you going to loan Tom Brady money? Yeah, because you know he's got money. It's easy. It's reputable. Yeah. Like, if you're a bank, you know you're going to get your money back. I mean, this dude has not even just like how much money he has in the bank, but he's part owner of the Raiders. Like, he's got equity. Right? So it's a lot about reputable. It's just different. It's just different sides. You know what I mean? I'm not here, if anybody wants to open up a shop, I'm not here to, like, say you can't do it. But you probably have to work your way up. Like, you're going to have to sell clothes, maybe file, I guess, to get to Nike, you got to sell clothes. I assume you sell clothes, or you got to go with smaller brands, right? And work your way up. Maybe your goal is to sell Nike shoes and have a retail store. Well, you don't just start there on day one. It's like anything else. Start with smaller brands. Reach out to smaller brands. Be like, hey, I have a retail location. We're looking to put your product in our stores. And then you build that up. And then you got good numbers. You make good profit. You make good revenue. Then, hey, you go, maybe one day you reach out to a sales rep from Nike. Be like, hey, we would like to carry some Nike product. Can we get some, at least Nike shirts and Nike pants and clothing, right? And we'll start there. And then they're like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll put Nike product. And then you report back to them, hey, your product does well in our stores. We're selling a lot of clothes. Can we get some maybe women's shoes or some kids' shoes? And then they're like, oh, yeah, sure, we'll give you a couple. We'll test it out. And then boom, boom. And then be like, oh, look, it does well. Let's get Nike. Let's put men's shoes in there. Boom. Okay, we got men's shoes. We'll get Air Forces. And then be like, hey, okay, everything's doing well. Can we get we spend a lot of money with you. Can we get some of the exclusive stuff? That's how it works. 100%. You got to work your way up, man. It's like anything else. Got to work your way up. Easy peasy, right? It's easier said than done. You're selling GRs before the exclusive. Facts. Yes. And before you're selling the GRs, you're selling you're selling the DSW Nikes first before you get the GRs, right? There's steps to it. There's levels. You got to work your way up. Unless you know somebody. Of course, if you know somebody, I mean, that's like anything in life. You can skip steps, right? That's how people that are underqualified get the position, because it's all about who you know, and it's all about money, right? That's what drives people crazy. You can have zero experience and all of a sudden skip a bunch of steps and be ahead of everybody else with zero experience because you got money and you know people. Dennis, thank you for the 37 months. Hey, Ross, do you think there's a chance that the fragments will drop under 1,000 after all the release is over? Yes, there's a chance. Ross, maybe you could show them your card sales and get a Nike account. Please, everybody hate. Bro, Nike got me fired, first of all, so Nike can suck it. How about that? I'll never forgive them for that. Being good looking helps too, for sure. With you with a paper bag over your face, I'm sure that will get you far. Anybody can get these? Full size run sitting. Full size run sitting. Full size run sitting. Sitting. Sitting at my mall. Total sitting. Full size run sitting. These are going well under retail, boys. Well under retail. These are going well under retail. These are full sitting at my store. These are sitting, and I bet you the rare airs are going to sit too. Get them on sale. Absolutely, dude. Dude, like we said, retail is now the resale price. Retail is basically resale. 4,300 points on JD and no EA. What the F am I spending my money on for them? Did your store get them? It's in store. Your store might not have them. Or you don't shop enough in store. You got to shop in store, not online. Online will be tomorrow. But yeah, in store. In store, you got to shop in store, man. You might get access tomorrow. You might get access tomorrow. I mean, bro, it all depends on your location too, dude. I tell you guys all the time, like my JD is one of the biggest JDs in Florida. So that's why I get access to every shoe. It's one of the biggest JD sports in Florida. So that's why I get access to everything. They get like pallet, they get like usually when I go there and I pick up shoes, dude, they're looking through pages. Like they go through like 4 pages at least every time to find my name. They get a lot of pairs. They get a lot of pairs. Are the Voodoos dropping in store? Someone said Voodoos. They said someone said Voodoos was going to be on JD Sports. So I don't know. Where are the Voodoos dropping? Someone said JD Sports. I don't know for sure. But I guess no one cares about rare airs. No one cares about rare airs anymore. Actually, it says no. It says not at 11. It says 10. JD Sports and Finish Line. Zion Williams Voodoo alternate. So, Diddy, what up? So yeah, so JD and Finish Line here at 7 minutes. 7 minutes. JD Finish Line 7 minutes. The rare airs feel lazy. I mean, some people like them. I mean, they're not terrible. I think the biggest complaint I've heard is the yellowish sole. I mean, it's blue and red and white, man. It's America. Like these are like 4th of July shoes. I mean, I'll be honest, like I've never been a massive 11 fan. As far as like I like the shoe, it doesn't look good on my feet. So I'm not the 11 guy, but like overall, I don't think these are terrible. I don't think these are these worth 235. I mean, that's a totally different story. I mean, half these shoes are grossly overpriced. Grossly overpriced. I mean, but they did that to themselves. They think they could just fucking jack up the price, keep going up. Like, 235 for these is insane, dude. They're not worth 235, and that's why they'll sit, and you can get them cheaper. But they're not, like, I'm just looking at it from the shoe itself. They're not that bad. They're not that bad. They're not terrible. We've seen a lot worse. Right? We've seen definitely a lot worse. But 235 for some J's nowadays is like crazy. I mean, dude, they're going to be 250, man. They're going to be 250 at some point. These J's are going to be 250 retail. It's going to happen eventually. These prices always go up. They never come down, man. And I feel like they dug themselves into a massive hole with these prices. You know? They will be $300 in the next 5 years. It's insane. Are the purple 11s dropping on sneakers? No, from what I've heard, it was just Complex gone. That 11 pack is just gonna be in store in those certain cities. That's it. Available in those cities, and that's it. It's 248 now after tax in New York. Yes. Yep. I'm just saying in general, like, what is the City Pack 11s that Jordan Brand is dropping? What is your opinion on those? Those are just the Vegas, Atlanta, and Houston pair. I mean, they're fine. They're nice. The quality is good. Everything's good. I mean, they're exclusive 11s. I'm not getting them. I don't live in those cities, but yeah, if you're 11 head, I can definitely see people go crazy for them. The fact that Yeezys were going for 250, 300 back then is funny. Yeah, but like I keep telling people too is like, bro, if Yeezys was still around to this day, they would be struggling as well. Nobody would be paying 230 for a pair of 350 V2s in 2025. People were slowly stopped paying anyways, but at the very end of that Yeezy run, dude, people were already over 350 V2s. So people were not spending that type of money. They were already struggling. Yeah, they were struggling towards the end. People were mostly buying what? Slides and foam runners. That's where the money was at for them. They were selling out slides and foam runners because slides are $70, foam runners are $90. Yeah, like that was it. Even the $300 wave runners or whatever, bro, they had to bring them down. Weren't they at $240 at some point? 700s? They brought the price down. They only kept the wave runners at $300 because they knew the wave runners would move. But they brought that price down. They know they couldn't sell those 700s at $300 anymore. Those shits were cooked too. The Statics, yeah, the Statics was 300, the Wave Runners were 300, but the new colorways, I believe like the blue and the red pair was like 240. But like I want to put that out there, like, bro, if Yeezys was still around today, they would be struggling just as much with those prices. They would be struggling a lot. And that could be the reason why Ye was like, I want to put everything at $20. I mean, maybe he knew. He saw it coming. He knew later down the line it was just not sustainable. And that's why Jellyfish did not struggle at 300. Bro, there's only like... the Jellyfish hasn't even released, man. Right? It's still new. Like, there's no pairs out there, bro. If that Jellyfish was more widely available, that shit would flop hard too, man. That shit would flop hard. Just wait, man. Just wait. All right, it's live. Go, 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 go. I know. Wait till next year. Wait till next year. Dude, wait till next year. Next year, the Jellyfish will come down. Trust me. When they have more colorways, it will come down. Zion's alive. Go, 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 go. Zion's alive. If you want Zions, they have 7.5 through 13 available. Zions are live. Here's the link. You could probably use your coupons. You could maybe use your coupons and get them cheaper. $235 is nasty work. Yeah, I don't think these sell out. Bro, taxis are not selling out. This is not selling out. The Zions. I was wrong on the Zions. I admit I was wrong on the Zions. I was wrong on the Zions. I thought for sure the Zions would do so much better, man. I am sorry. I was wrong. Size 13 gone instantly. Yeah, it's because of resellers holding on for peak desperation. Peak desperation. Oh, it's already out of stock. Never mind. It's getting cooked. Sizes are getting cooked. Yeah, dude, it's too many pairs, but a lot. It's dude. My buddy has like 40 pairs of these. My buddy is sitting on 40 pairs of these, man. He bought so many pairs of these. They're just, dude, they're holding on for dear life, these dudes. They're trying to squeeze as much juice out of this dried out orange. It's crazy. High stock equals low hype, and it's not even. I don't even think the stock was that high. I mean, compared to previous releases, I don't think the stock was that high. I just think that overall is just that people are not really gravitating towards these crazy looking shoes anymore. They want more wearability. There was a good amount of stock, but I wouldn't say it was high stock. I wouldn't say it's high stock, man. 18,000 on Sneakers app, that's not high. It's just not a super wearable shoe. I think that's it, man. I mean, this shoe, like going into these releases, had so much more hype that you'd think these would instantly sell out and go crazy, and they just don't. It's high stock if they're available on JD, Foot Locker, and Hibbett to some extent, but like, dude, like you guys want shoes to be like 1,000 pairs or under, you know what I mean? Like everybody wants stock to be just like the jellyfish. Like, bro, the jellyfish maybe only has a few thousand pairs. Like, that's insane, man. That's insane. Then nobody's going to be buying shoes. If every pair was like jellyfish, then none of y'all would be able to get a pair of shoes. Twelve and a half, 15, 16, 17 gone. We only want rare limited shoes that have high resale. Yeah, but like the only rare limited shoes that have high resale are the ones that like are almost untouchable. They will pull these to make them sold out. Yeah, I mean they haven't even dropped. Like this is crazy. I bet you these sizes come back with the cancels and everything. Yeah, these are gonna sit. Zion's did pretty well. Zion's gone. Zion's are basically sold out. 8 through 9.5. Untouchable creates a chase, though, and that's what's missing right now. To some, I don't know. Like, maybe. Maybe, but like, making a shoe only available at a pop-up in VA, it's not really a chase, man, when most of you guys don't even live in VA. And just logging onto your confirmed app and trying to enter on your confirmed app. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things. Ross, I may be suffering from sneaker fatigue. Uh-oh. It happens. It's okay to take a break. I mean, everyone goes through it. And when you're seeing the same shoes release over and over and over again, it definitely can hit you. It's okay to just enjoy what you have. I've been able to get every shoe I wanted this year, and that makes it less desirable for me. So you were able to get Brick by Bricks. What else? Brick by Bricks, Awakes. Because those shoes were not easy to get. You could have just gotten lucky. Sometimes you just got, dude, you might have just got lucky. You're going to be able to get these Travis Scotts easily. You might have just got lucky, bro. Ross went for a shock drop. Shock drop. I've gotten every shoe I ever wanted, and all the ones I resell for a lot. You're the biggest, Dan. Stop. 8 through 9.5 still available, which makes sense. Why is 8 through 9.5 still available, chat? Out of all the sizes, let's take a look. Why is 8 through 9.5 still available? I wonder, huh? Oh, let's check StockX. 161, 160, 168, and 171. Yeah. I wonder why. Dude, this hobby, I'm just putting this out there, clear as day. This hobby is still filled with people that just want to sell shoes. I'm telling you right now, that is a recipe for disaster still. This hobby is still filled with people that just want to sell shoes. They have no intention of wearing them. They just want to sell shoes. That's the game, my friends. That is the game. They got to tell their Timmy friends I'm a reseller. What do you do for a living? I resell shoes. I resell shoes for a living. I don't know, man. Well, yeah, if you buy a house for $80K and a buyer offers 110, selling a house to make 30K profit is a lot. 30K is a lot different than $30. Bro. I mean, making 30K is a little bit different. $30 will get you $30. I spent $30 for 2 burrito bowls for me and M. Selling a house and making 30K is actually terrible. I mean, are you including taxes? Are you including realtor fees? Are you including like all the bullshit you got to spend? You might walk away with $10,000. You could have made a burrito for both you two for less than $15. I know. I know. And then how much is the house fully paid off? Because then you got to pay you got to pay the loan off. How much you have left on the loan? $30K for cheap quality food. Now you're dumb. I spent $80K on renovations alone. Ain't no way you could find something to buy at 80 price. Nah, you could find cheap houses in Detroit. You can find houses for like 10 grand, 20 grand in Detroit. Do you want to live in Detroit? Yeah, abandoned houses in Detroit you can easily find for like 10K. I seen a 4-bedroom, 2-bath for like 70K, but it needs fixed. Yeah, it probably needs a new foundation or something, maybe. I don't know, dude. I don't know though. It's like again though. It's just again though. I just it's like it's not sustainable though, man. That's the thing that I try to drive through people. It's like, okay, for instance, how many houses are you fucking flipping, dude, at the same time? You're not walking away with 30K cash in your pocket. You're walking away with maybe 15K. Okay. What is 15K going to do to you? It's going to maybe help you live for like a month, 2 months, not even. 15K is not going to change your life. Unfortunately, in today's society, 15K, is maybe we'll get you through a month or a month and a half. $30 is not going to change your life. Dude, you would have to literally sell hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these shoes. $15K can at least last you 6 months. $15K can last you 6 months. What are you eating? Bread and water? In today's society, with your phone bills, all your subscriptions, your rent, everything you pay for, you think $15K is gonna last you 6 months? Dude, what are you talking about? Depends on how you live. What? Some of you guys, man. Ross, please change the subject. I don't see this ending well. Bro, how is that ending well, James? What reality do people live in? Are you out of touch? How about, real life? You can't go outside without spending like $100 with how much everything costs nowadays. What are you talking about? You can't even do anything. You can't do anything. If you're gonna make $15K last, you're talking about sitting on the floor and not moving. You're just sitting on your floor, not moving. If you want to live a life with nothing, then yeah. Most rent nowadays is what? $1,500 to $2,500? Okay, most you guys have phones. What's the average phone bill? Like $60, $70? Food is so expensive, man. You go to a grocery store, grocery store costs you $200 at least. Yeah, and unless you're making massive sacrifices. You're eating ramen all day, literally. Ross kind of wild thinking. 15K in 6 months is impossible, bro. You must live in another tax bracket than most of us. Surviving on 15K for 6 months? On a channel where you guys are blowing money on sneakers at least once or twice a week. When Jones says that he has gotten every shoe he's gotten this month, Jones has probably spent $15K alone on sneakers this year. And you're telling me? All I'm saying is that it's fucking cap. That's why. And 15K will only last you about 4 months tops, depending on living situation. Depending on living situation, it depends on a lot. Depends on, do you eat out? Do you even what are you buying for food? You're making you're gonna make massive cutbacks. You're gonna have to make massive cutbacks. Again, dude, my grocery bill is like $200 easily, and I'm getting bare minimum. I'm getting like maybe some like ground beef, some chicken, eggs. Like I get minimum. Yeah, groceries alone are like $200 a week. Not to mention if you got kids. Yeah, I mean, he's talking about 15K. You have to literally make. You can make anything work, of course, but you're talking about making massive sacrifices and having to live a very minimalistic life. And yeah, of course you can make it work, but I kind of find it hard to believe me running a sneaker channel talking about buying shoes that all of a sudden you guys are a major minimalistic people in here. There's a difference between surviving and living. I would agree with that. But of course, it all depends. Again, can you make it 15K? Can you live off 15K for 16 months in California? I mean, bro, you're filling up your gas tank is gonna cost you $100 in California. 70 to $100. It's like $6 a gallon, $5 plus a gallon. If you go out, if you want to hang out with your friends, how much does a beer cost? Like freaking $6-7? Like, I'm lucky I get free gas. You're reaching with those prices with what? With what? It says the median gas price in California is $4.58, 465. It's 465. 460, 465. It's not really reaching. It's close. But like Moose said it good. Like Moose said it correct. And maybe this is what he means. Can you survive off 15K in 6 months? For sure. For sure. You can survive. You can definitely survive off 15K in 6 months. But like he said, it's different from surviving and living. Can you live a regular life, a normal regular life for 15K off 6 months? I feel like that's a very tall ask. It's a very tall ask. That's what I'm saying. That's where I think That's where the disconnect is a little bit. Of course you can survive. Of course you can survive. Of course you can survive. You can make a million cutbacks. But can you like get anything that you enjoy? Probably not. I mean, you'll be coupon everything. You ever see those crazy, what's it called? On True TV, I'm a coupon fanatic. Those hoarders with coupons. Uh no car, no insurance, no OnlyFans, no Netflix, no nothing. Yeah, I mean, you'll have to cut back. You have to cut back a lot. We're talking basic necessities. If we're talking luxuries, then 10K, 20K, 100K a month would be enough. What? 100K a month? To live an average life with cutbacks, I have to make at least a 1K a week. Um, Everyone has different perspective on what living good looks like, for sure. Do you know if I can return these back to JD in case they don't fit? Yes, you could probably return them to JD, man. I lived off of $2,500 a month expenses for 5 years in New Jersey. $2,500 a month. So you just exactly 20. So you lived off $2,500 a month. $2,500 a month. That's still, you ran out of 15K in 6 months. Uh, Rent is only 1,500 to 2K. I only spent $300 a month on food, 200 for random stuff. For the last 5 years, you haven't bought any sneakers. See, this is why I don't really like. Some of you guys, I've seen your closets. You guys got at least 100 pairs of shoes. I'm so confused here. Uh, it's depressing. New subject. I don't even know how we even got here. What were we talking about, anyways? I spent what 2K on your store alone this past month. No way. Ross, stay capping, bro. We need to have frags conversations. For sure. Oh, we were talking about reselling. We were talking about reselling, as always. Yeah, reselling. He brought up reselling. He was talking about reselling. Yeah, and he's like, "No, we talked about $30." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." It was all about reselling. This whole conversation, I just want to let you know. Again, this whole conversation came from justifying reselling Zions for $30. Just want to let you know. That's how this whole conversation came about. Okay? Was justifying reselling Zions for $30. Because $30 is $30. $30 is like flipping a house for $80K and selling it for $110. Just want to let you know. $30 compared to 30,000. We're talking about 30K profit from selling a house. But I mean, again, flipping houses isn't as easy as they make it seem like on TV. Again, like, we get sucked into this life of like TV and like, oh, they flipped a house in 2 weeks and made 50K. Bro, I know people that flipped houses that sit on a house for over a year because it doesn't sell and they're paying on it. Jason flips houses every week. He does. Like, there's a lot of variables. There's a lot of variables in flipping houses. Right? Flipping houses is, I mean, you're on that. You're flipping houses. Would you take the class from what's his face? The guy from who's that talk show host that got sued for those flipping house courses? That turned into yeah, what's his name? What's his name? DJ Envy. Yeah, they're taking DJ Envy's house flipping course. Did that even ever get resolved? Did that ever get resolved? I don't think did it ever get resolved? I don't think it did, right? It's still in the courts, right? Nah, DJ Envy. DJ Envy did like this whole real estate. Yeah, just look it up. He blamed it on his partner. Yeah, they were just playing the blame game and stuff. Huge real estate. They did seminars and just took people's money and stuff. It's crazy. And they like talk about flipping houses and shit. It was his partner, not him. Yeah, but like, didn't they use like? The problem is, I don't know. Jane's a lawyer. Didn't he use his influence though? Envy made a deal to avoid prison time. Oh, okay. You guys are interesting. The launch ended. Is it over? It's sold out? Is that what you guys were talking about? How it's sold out? Oh, no, it didn't. 7 through 11.5 is still available. 7 through 11.5 is still available. There you go. Like you use your influence on me. Always. I always use my influence on you. Because that's what I like to do. I like to influence you. I went to Envy and Caesar's real estate course. Did you? Was it free or did you pay for it? Fake sellout on Nike? Yeah, I'm sure they're going to restock. I'm sure they'll restock on this. Like they always do. You know how it always is, man. The cancels will come. They canceled it. Paid $100. How many houses have you flipped since then? Money is a sensitive topic. It's not really a sensitive topic if you just want to be open and honest. It's not. There's nothing to be sensitive about. Everyone has to everyone's got money. Everyone has to figure it out. It's only sensitive when you ain't got none. Even though, like, even if you say, like, oh, I don't have any money, but you could figure it out. You guys are smart. You know, you could. It's never too late. You can always change your habits. It's not the end of the world. You can figure it. You guys are smart people, man. Right? Money is good. You better have money. Looks like Travis is Friday, Ross. Yeah, if you want to go to Japan. You going to Japan? Let's fly to Japan. Fly to Japan. Yeah, yeah. Fly to Japan. Fly to Japan. Chalupa owes you money. Can you spoof? No, it looks like it's gonna be like an in-person event. It looks like to be an in-person. They're doing alcohol. They're having drinks. They're hanging out. It looks like to be an in-person event, not an online kind of like thing. What is the fastest money flipping strategy used to be shoes? Guy, how about you go take your money out, go to the casino, and put it all on red or black? You might as well. That right there that right there, it describes a lot of people right now. Right? Everybody wants quick money, quick ways to get rich. Nothing is quick, man. All you guys want quickies, man. Everybody wants quickies. Unfortunately, nothing is quick, man. Nothing is quick. Nothing is, man. Gotta put in the work, man. Gotta put in the work. Flipping Pokemon is quick. Yeah, flipping Pokemon is quick, but you can also flip L's too. Again, like everyone, you talk about your W's, but no one talks about their L's. Like we always say, someone's come up, and when it comes to flipping, someone's come up is another person's downfall. Make Chalupa a mod. He again apologized. He did not. He did not make a video and apologized and posted it in Discord. I'm waiting for the video. Um, 7 through 12 is still available. A man from London in '04 put his net worth of $135K on a single spin of roulette wheel at a Plaza Hotel in Vegas. And did he win? Did he win? You guys just stop, man. The hell? You guys are out of pocket. My whole timeline is just Travis's right now. He brings the people out. Run it up. What up? What up, man? I'm just looking right now. I'm just everything. My whole timeline is just Travis's. Travis's. My whole timeline is just Travis's right now. That's all it is. It seems like everybody cares about is your Travie patties. Go get your Travie patties. That's it. Ross, Voodoo's fully restocked on JD. Yeah, we were here, man. Where were you? We were here, John. You were late. You were late. So do Travis Scott's drop in the States on the 12th? I don't know where that rumored came from. I mean, all I can say, it makes sense that I don't think we'll see a US release till after the 7th. If that makes any sense. I don't think we'll see a US release till after the 7th because, I mean, I feel like they're going to drop first after, because they announced it for Japan. So once Japan is done, maybe they'll do it after somewhere else. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, bro. That's just what my gut. That's what my gut is telling me. So it could, in fact, be the 12th. It could, in fact, be the 12th. Maybe they have some sort of info more than anybody else. They might. They definitely might. But as far as like an official announcement, there hasn't been any. The only official announcement has been Travis, and he said Japan on the 7th. So we'll have to wait and see. But we'll be here. It's not like we're going anywhere. So no matter what happens, we'll be ready. I think your best chance overall is going to be Sneakers app anyways. I don't know how this release is going to go down on the Travis website. But I think overall, your best chance will be Sneakers app. You know? Hello? And he's on his way. Let's go to Japan. How many likes? Oh, let's take a train. We can take a train to Japan. Yeah, someone sent me this. And I have a question. I'm gonna start the rumor that the Japan exclusive, so everyone can start crying. Uh-oh. Would you clone your dog? Would you clone your dog? This has to be one of the most interesting stories that kind of got thrown underneath the bridge. Like, it kind of got, like, just tossed to the wayside. And not a lot of people really even, like, brought it up. Maybe because there's been so much stuff happening in the last 24 hours. But, yeah. Tom Brady cloned his dog. Like, that's crazy. So Tom Brady cloned his former dog that died 2 years ago. He said, "I love my animals. They mean the world to me and my family." Tom Brady said, "A few years ago, I worked with Colossal and leveraged their non-invasive cloning technology through a simple blood draw of our family's elderly dog before she passed." Now, you could clone it to look exactly the same, but it's not going to have the same personality, right? And the same character traits. Am I understanding that correctly? Because it's technically not the same dog, right? But it looks exactly like his dog. Right? I mean, listen. We all have pets. Most of us have pets. And it's hard, letting someone that you're so attached to go, right? Right? I think you can say this about people too, but like, it's hard to let someone you love go. So there's a sense of like, can I still live in, and have love and look at that and remind me of that person or that dog forever? I mean, it's interesting, right? If you have a pet right now, I understand like it will your pet will never be the same as it is right now, but could you live with something that's just like that for the rest of your life? To me, it's like it's a hard grasp of reality of letting something go, you know, right? Letting something that you love go, you know? That I think is what's really, really tough. So for me, looking at this, I think Brady, obviously, he has the money, he could do it, and he probably loved his dog so much, right? Like everyone else in the chat. I mean, I love my dog so much, and he probably just has a hard time of just like letting it go, and and he wants to have that, that same dog, right? But if you notice, the dog looks exactly like it. It's like it's identical. Like if you look, I think this is a picture of his dog, and look at the color of its face, how it has this like, because dogs are very unique, and they have different patches. Like everyone, you have that pet that has that unique kind of quirky look to themselves, you know, and this dog has like that same light brown nozzle that kind of curves up into like a kind of like a little like a Joker look. And it's the same one as his dog that passed away. Like it had that same kind of face, same exact face, you know? Same exact face. So I do think like yeah, you can clone your dog to look exactly identical to the dog you had in the past, but it's going to have probably different character traits and different personalities. And it's interesting, and I'm curious, how much did this cost? How much do you think it cost? How much do you think it costs to do this? I feel like this is also another way that a zombie apocalypse will happen. A clone dog bites somebody and turns into a zombie. But I mean, this has got to be what? Well over like six figures. You think 10K to clone your dog? I mean, I would assume that they take the blood. They got to take the blood, attach it to something, and then I don't know, like put it in another female dog. In a way. It's crazy. Sometimes people get money and spend it on the dumbest shit like this. But like, it's dumb to you, but obviously he has an attachment to his dog. He's got the money, right? I mean, when you have so much money, like, what are you gonna do with it? I know it's crazy. We just talked about $15,000 for 6 months, but some people have so much money, they don't know what to do with it. They have that type of money. They can spend it however they want. They can spend it however they want. And if it's 50 to 100K, 50 to 100K, that's not a lot for them. Donate it. I mean, I'm sure like Brady has other organizations, like like at the end of the day, I mean, like most of these people, they're not gonna just. Maybe there's a few people out there, but they're not gonna just give their money away. I mean, a lot of people work hard for their money, and like they're not gonna just give it all. I'm sorry, but like some people are just not gonna do it. They're not gonna just give their money away. They're not. Not everyone's like that, right? There's not everyone that's like that. I hate to break it to you. They're just gonna pass it down to their. They're just gonna pass it down to their family. That's it. I mean, and you know what? Like at the end of the day, it's their money. They can do whatever they want with it. You can't expect them to just give it away. I mean, some people just say, just get another dog for sure. But there's a reason why, dude, he did it. If you look, Tom Brady revealed that his current dog, Junie, is a clone of his late dog, Lua, who died December 2023. Colossal Biosciences, a biotech company that Brady is an investor in, used blood collected prior to Lua's death to clone her. He's an investor. Don't be a billionaire apologist. Bro, at the end of the day, dude, bro, they could donate all the money. It's not like we're gonna see it. It's not gonna go into your fucking pocket anyways. Someone's gonna fucking steal it and use it for corrupt. There's so much fucking corruption. So I don't really give a shit, honestly. Do you know, like, you know how much money gets donated and how much it's fucking corrupted and doesn't get used for what it's supposed to be used? Just ends it up in someone else's fucking pocket. So, at the end of the day, like, does it matter? Like, it's all fucking corrupt. Uh, so he had to make sure they had legit cloning his dog. Yeah. I mean, bro, there's people that they freeze people. Sunships suck. No, it doesn't. Stop. Uh but yeah, I mean people, dude, people freeze people. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a bunch of people that are frozen right now. There's a bunch of people that are frozen. I mean, isn't Ted Williams' head frozen? Boston Red Sox, one of the greatest Red Sox players of all time. His head is frozen. There's people frozen, right? Walt Disney's supposedly frozen, right? There's people that are frozen. Nobody can survive. Yeah, there's plenty of people. There's places I think there's like in Arizona, they have people in freezers, like little, not obviously actually freezers. Um, but there's people still frozen that are hoping that they could be brought back later down the line. So, yeah, cloning, I mean, dude, cloning is a science that obviously I guess is a touchy subject, but it's definitely a interesting science that's probably going to be expanded in the next decade or 2 decades. Whether you think it's right, I think that's obviously a touchy subject, but it looks like it's not. I mean, they've cloned what? That wasn't the first thing cloning the sheep. They cloned sheep. Now they're cloning dogs. Yeah, I think it's interesting. We're definitely playing. I mean, it's science, definitely interesting. But yeah, there's people. I mean, at some point, someone's gonna get cloned. There's gonna be a clone human. They'll clone organs for sure. Yeah. Hulk Hogan is still in a freezer due to the ongoing investigation that's going on. That's not true. What? Hulk Hogan is not in a freezer, dude. He got cremated. The hell are you talking about? I read that he got cremated. Japan is already developing medicine that can regrow teeth. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like now you guys are going deep into like gene editing, cloning people. Like that's a lot different than cloning a dog. A lot different than cloning a dog. Climbing a human is a whole different. Cloning human is a whole different ballgame. With the way your even brain is architect, I don't know. They're gonna try it at some point if they haven't tried it. A slippery slope, Ross. It's where it's gonna go. Someone's gonna do it. I'm sure it's already been tried and it's just been gone horrible wrong. That's why it hasn't yet been announced to the public. I don't know. But Chalupa wants a straight clone of me so he can simp into her DMs. What the hell? See, it's always you guys that take it to a whole different level. Someone's talking about cloning Sophie Rain so so he can have her. Like, what are you guys talking about? How did we get there? We always start off somewhere having a normal conversation. And then we go down a road that is like, what? How, like, why is this like this with every topic we bring up? Every topic we bring up, it goes into OnlyFans or something like that. The chat is always thirsty. That's why. I know, like, bro, that's a you problem though, man. Like, go out on the weekends, man. Get on the apps. Get a little love. I don't know. I can't like we can't help you here with that problem. Hmm. The the only woman that might talk to them is their moms, if that. The clones are taking our jobs. You don't even have a job. What the hell are you talking about? You gotta have a job first before they take it, before the clones take it from you. Have you ever watched Upload on Amazon Prime? Nah. Why? Is that like kind of like it? Uh, Imagine marrying a clone. Well, a clone, I would assume a clone, dude. You acting like a clone would be so different. A clone would be exactly a replica. It would be a fake you. It's just like it would be exactly the same. I see clones on college campuses all the time. Does a clone have human rights? It's like an identical twin, yeah. It's not a robot, people. Like, I know, it's like, if I kill a clone, is that still murder? They're gonna start legit checking people soon. See what you started? If I clone my wife, is it still cheating? Some of y'all don't believe in Jesus, and it's showing. You really think most people in this chat believe Jesus? God. That. If my clone was warned, would you still love me? God. Technically, a clone is not human. So now technically a clone is not human. So it doesn't have any rights. So you can treat it as, again, now we're going into an interesting subject. Because now Jermaine says a clone isn't human. It has no rights. It's property, so it's basically a slave. What the hell? See, now we're getting into like a conversation I don't want to get down. Yeah. We're going into a conversation I don't want. Dude, I saw where this conversation was going. I know, right? Tinfoil caps. The Clone Wars. Deadass. I don't know. Do whatever you want. But it looks like cloning isn't going anywhere. Cloning isn't going anywhere. That I will say. Cloning is not going anywhere. So what would you rather have, a robot or a clone? What would you guys rather have, a robot or a clone? I would more have a clone than a robot. A robot, dude. A robot is more dangerous than a clone. A robot can easily be hacked. Now, a soulless human is much scarier than a programmed robot. Are you serious? A programmed robot has no feelings. A programmed robot can turn around and just kill you too as well. Unplug the robot. That's not how it works. It doesn't walk around with a cord. They don't run on AA batteries, brother. Robot humans will not run on AAA batteries. Can't just take the batteries out. Like, your clone's gonna listen to you what you say. It's gonna live its own life. So you rather have more of a robot because you know it will be basically your bitch? Is that how? Bro, some of you guys, man, I question a lot of you guys in this chat. You guys just want a robot sex slave. in a way. Like, that is what I'm getting from this chat. Like, I can't. Yeah, get me a beer. Go do this to me. Like, some of you guys, man. Like, like, this is like, I can't. This conversation's over. I'm ending this conversation. It is officially done. Officially done. You guys have shown your true colors. You basically want you don't even want to do anything for yourself. You just want something to do everything for you. Go get me this, do that. Get me the remote. Change the channel. Make my bed, do the dishes. Laundry, get the laundry done. The Travis Scott Fragment Air Jordan 1 release date confirmed. All right, so we know it's confirmed for the 7th. We know that. All right, what's this? The Adidas Squidfish got the streets talking.
Right here really got the streets talking. Sneaker News is out here in Germany to visit the Adidas HQ in Herzog. I mean, just look at all the German design and engineering here. Definitely things in these videos that we're not supposed to film, but anyway, here's James and Gatan of the product team to show us some upcoming products like the Adastar Molded. Has a tooling of the Control 5, but with a one-piece overlay and snakeskin. But there are other options like this metallic orange for women. There are plenty more colorways coming in spring 2026. Next is the Adastar Mary Jane, which takes on the ballet aesthetic that's kind of taking over the women's footwear scene right now. And finally, here's the XLG 2.0, aka the Squidfish. XLG products have been sold in China for some time now, but they're bringing it to the US. It has that exploded flared tooling and RPU cage upper. You can expect these and many more in spring 2026. This sneaker,
I don't know. I don't see, again, what I'm seeing from this is the running, this running trend, the runners. The runner trend isn't going anywhere. These are all runners. They're just like different. They're weird, bro. They're making like, we went from dad shoes to runners to dad runners. Like this shoe, another runner. Like they're all these like running shoes, all comfortable walking and running shoes. You know, like this is what they're going to stick with. They're all trying to look, all the shoes are going to start looking the same, dude. They're all trying to look like New Balances and Asics. These are not runners. What would you say these are? How are these not running shoes? This is a runner. Is it used to be, they're walkers? It's an athletic running shoe. It's not like, is it a running shoe that you would run in? No. But it's an old running shoe. It's a lifestyle. I'd say it's a runner. It's a running shoe. It's a 80s, 90s running shoe. Trainers. There we go. Trainers. I like that. Training shoes. Trainers. I like that. That's a better word than trainers. I like that. They're trainer shoes. It's a lifestyle shoe takes on a runner. There you go. It's basically your everyday shoe that's not a performance. But it was a performance at one point. That's what I'm saying. It was a performance shoe at one point. It's just outdated. You know what I mean? Like, it was a performance sneaker at one point. But I don't think these will do well, if I be honest. I don't think these will do well. I will be shocked if these do well. You don't put that much weight in materials in runners. Well, of course, 100%. Like, yeah, the shoes are old. They're not new shoes, man. It's not a new design. Yes, new design running shoes are lighter. Yeah, but I'm saying these are old remake running shoes from the 80s and 90s that they just kind of like made into like, I guess you could say lifestyle shoes. But you could still run in them. I think they will. I don't. I personally don't. Anytime they do a budget off of anytime they do a budget, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Everybody calls it the poor man's this, the poor man that. Nah, 100%, man. It's not going to work. I bet you $1 million. People are just going to call them poor man's. Like they do all the time. They do it all the time. People just want jellyfish, bro. They'll just as long as they keep releasing different colors of the jellyfish, people will just try to go for those. That's it. Or they'll pay the resell. The resell prices will come down on the jellyfish. The resell prices will come down on the jellyfish. It's already under retail on their first colorway. Is that even the same shoe? I don't think that's the same shoe. This is the shoe. It's a 2.0, XLG 2.0. It hasn't come out yet. They have no sizes. Yeah. But dude, they're going to have 1 million colors of these, man. They're going to have 1 million colors. They already have a gray. They have a regular. There's going to be a shit ton of these colorways. But I just think that people overall, people are just going to want the jellyfish. Like, people are going to still chase the people are still going to chase the jellyfish. And as of right now, they said they're going to make what? They got the blue coming out again. They're going to have a brown. They're going to have a bunch more colors of the jellyfish. So I think people are just going to chase those. I mean, I'm not saying like people won't buy these, but I don't think these will be a big hit. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe people will go crazy for these. And these will be like the 90s, 60s. But at some point, I mean, unless they don't give a shit, they're going to have to make more jellyfish at some point, right? Maybe the casuals like them. I mean, the only way I see casuals like them in a way is if they like move on from like 90, 60 New Balances, right? They all move from 90, 60 New Balances and they grab these, right? Because I think that like that's the crowd. Like the people that buy the New Balance 90, 60s will have to move over and jump onto these instead. And for that, these are going to have to be sitting in the shelf and they both have chunky soles. Yeah. They're both very chunky. But I see when I go to the parks, I see so many people wearing 90s, 60s. They're not sneakerheads. They're most likely, maybe they work out, but they're not sneakerheads. They're regular people, just not super sneakerheads. They don't really know. They probably get their info from like TikTok and shit. Or social media, they will all have to gravitate towards these. But like some of the top comments is just like, we only want jellyfish. You could have just made you could have not made these ever and just made the jellyfish at a lower cost point and made more of them. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think people just want the jellies, at least the sneakerheads. The sneakerheads want jellies. I see everyone here with 9060s. There's a lot of 9060s out there, man. There's a lot of 9060s out there. I mean, they sit on the shelves. People walk in the finish line, JD Sports, and they're comfortable, they're cheap, they're affordable, they're solid shoes, man. You wanted green jellies? I think Adidas is banking on TikTok to pushing the jellies and then providing alternative for the casuals. That's what, I think you're 100% right. I mean, most of this shit starts on TikTok, bro. Like, we've go through this all the time. All this shit starts on TikTok. The casuals are on TikTok just swiping away, just doom scrolling. 100% doom scrolling on TikTok. So all this shit's going to start on, it has to start on TikTok. Right? Size unveils its next New Balance protection pack. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Not my favorites. These all Gore-Tex too. I mean, they're okay. Feel like all. Yeah. All right. It's like the people who wear fakes because it's cheaper. Yeah, for sure. Um. Pretty much it. Just buy the 2002 hour rain clouds. I know this was a look up. Those was a come back, right? Or the protection pack was a restock. Protection pack is going to restock. TikTok needs to go back to being banned. Uh-oh. Some of you people spend like hours and hours on TikTok. You guys wouldn't know what to do with yourself. Doom scrolling. But I will say, dude, overall, like, I just want to put this out here, just like me looking through shit. Like, dude, all these posts are just getting so many likes. Like all these posts, Fragment Travis's, like, I just see it. Oh, it's all over my timeline, so. It's interesting. Ross, have you seen the Up There Store 12.1 green pair? I did see though that what's it called? It's come back out, right? What is it? Hidden. Hidden is releasing this week. I guess they got extra pairs. Online Friday. Hidden is coming out this week. Online Friday. So if you guys want, these will be available. It's kind of an interesting green. It was just a small drop for members last week. Okay. So. Yep. So if you missed out, you'll have another chance, or you'll have a chance Friday. So, all my A6 people. You never heard of? I have the NYCs. I haven't worn my NYCs that much. I need to bust those out again. Again, like I have so many shoes. Shit. I forgot. I still have those NYCs. I need to bust those out. It's a summer shoe. Yeah. Minty vibes. Definitely a different, interesting green. Someone said the Newport cigarettes. Newport cigarettes. Really? That reminds you of Newport cigarettes. Interesting. You guys, man. So, that's Friday. I forgot someone mentioned that. So, if you're looking for releases, sold out. Almost sold out. Almost sold out. So close. The Newport 1890s, right? Almost sold out. 7.5, 8, 8.5. Still available. Almost sold out. Tomorrow, you have Stranger Things. That should be interesting. Tomorrow is Stranger Things. Why are they randomly doing this LeBron James jersey for... This is so random. Like, why are they doing this LeBron James Cleveland jersey for $250? $250. So it just celebrates their king in his court. Why are they doing a LeBron jersey? That's so random. Cop it for $250? Yeah. I wish I had $250 to spend on that jersey. Chalupa wishes he did. The Stranger Things pages are going to post about them. Stranger Things. Yeah. The Stranger Things are going to sell out instantly. That, I think, will happen. That's my guess. Only 12,000 pairs, someone said, too. Is that limited enough? Ross, the shoes need to be more limited. Is 12,000 pairs more limited? We'll find out on the next one. 12,000 pairs. Some boutiques are dropping them too, first come, first serve. Are they? That's 12K too many? 12K of Stranger Things. Wasn't Zion 18? Yeah, Zion was 18. When's the Nardwar? Nardwar's December. Nardwar. December. Just got here. What'd I miss? What did I miss? Let me see. You guys bought your New York stuff? Your New York stuff? Did it sell out? How you sleepy off your own content? What do you mean? What the hell? How you have no brain, but you got a big ass head? Just spent $1,700 on Kith. $1,700 on Kith. Ross, did you like the New Balance Kith shoes? I mean, yes and no. Like the white pair is nice. I'm just not a Knicks fan. They are nice shoes. I would never buy them. I wouldn't own them, but I do like them. They're nice. That was week, Ross. Was it? All right. Is this lap week? How about that? Let me know if that was weak. I'll see you sometime tomorrow. I canceled my Rare Air 11s, had second thoughts because too much heat dropping this month and next month. Canceled. Canceled. Sure, you saw they weren't reselling. Canceled. Guys, life would be so much easier and better if you just told the truth. Just tell the truth. Let it all out. You'll feel a lot better about yourself. Are you going for the taxis? No, I have taxis are sitting. Taxis are sitting here. Full size run at my store. Passing. Pass. Passing that. Embrace the reseller in you, Facts. Embrace it. Embrace the darkness. I still have my playoffs DS. What? Do you have the flu games? Your flu games are probably DS too. He saw the resale price and canceled. It's okay to admit. We all been there. Everyone's been there. Everyone's been there. Nah, man, I don't think anybody's doing anything right now till the Travises. I think people are going to hold off till Travises. That's my gut feeling telling me, man. My gut feeling is telling me that, like, people are just going to wait it out, see how the Travises go, and then go from there. But I think everyone's chilling till then. Everybody, I think, is chilling till then. That's what I think. I need the Chicago's. Well, Chicago's will be next week. We'll see how those go. I haven't checked them. Where are they at right now? I do think it doesn't matter. I think a lot of people, if people are guys, if people are scooping up Zions for that are $10 over retail, they're certainly gonna take a chance and scoop up Chicago's. So, I mean, the Chicago's are 190, 173, 182, 189, 208, 183. So these are for sure. Listen, I think these are just going to be like the Zions in a way. Unless something is drastically different and changes. If resellers are buying up Zions, bro, they're going to buy up Chicago's. Just telling you right now. If they're willing to take a risk and buy Zions for a $20 profit, they're for sure going to buy Chicago's. I don't know if that's I don't know what that means, but they're definitely going to sell. Just putting that out there. They're definitely going to sell. You know? They will definitely be buying these up. Yeah, they're definitely going to buy them up. 100%. I mean, everybody's trying to make a buck nowadays, so it's like for sure. Lost and Founds tanked really bad. I haven't checked Lost and Founds in a while. But yeah, the whole Jordan 1s are just not being bought right now. That's the problem. Jordan 1s are just not. No one's buying Jordan 1s. So a lot of people are sitting on inventory. A lot of people are sitting on inventory and they can't move it. So it's like they have to get rid of it. There's not a lot of buyers right now for Jordan 1s. They're under $300. See, I don't know. Some of you guys are gonna buy 2 pairs of. I would. Here's a little thing. Instead of buying it in 2 pairs of Chicago lows, I would just get another pair of highs. Do you know what I mean? I would just get another pair of highs. Look at the unions. I know, dude. Nobody's buying 1 highs, man. Like it's basically like dunk lows right now, bro. $219, $230, $239. Nobody's buying highs, man. Nobody's buying highs. Nobody. And no, you know what I mean. The majority of people are not buying highs anymore. They have been jammed down everyone's throats for years. The fatigue has set in and everybody is good on them. But yeah, no, like Jordan 1s are just not popular anymore. They're just not. So the frag unions next year will be an easy cop. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, define your word of easy. Like, are they just gonna be able to walk in like an hour online later and just buy them? No. I mean, do I think they're gonna go for a lot of money? Absolutely not. Like, yeah, they're gonna be cheap. I don't think like, bro. We keep kicking the can and saying the next one's gonna be it. The next one's gonna be it. Yeah, no, like it's done. They're not, dude. Like it won't, dude. The next union lows will not. The next union highs will not go for more than $300. 100%. Mark it down right now. The next union highs will not go for more than $300. I mean, like, it's just not. It's not gonna happen. There's no way. Just no way. No way. I just can't see it, dude. I just can't see it happening. I mean, good because the next ones are better minus the white pair. Yeah, but like everybody said these were better. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we always do that. We always say that. Oh, the next one's better. Then the next one's better. Oh, this one's better. But dude, we can't just neglect how everybody was so high on these. Everybody was so high on these. Right? The next one's a fragment collab though. Yeah, but fragment hasn't really moved the needle at all. Besides the last Travis Scott shoe. Like, no offense, like you guys bring up Fragment. Fragment just slaps their logo on it. They don't really do anything different. I mean, I don't really see the crazy, I don't know, innovation from Fragment. I mean, I don't think Fragment moves the needle as much as you think it does. I mean, they're notorious of just making it blue and slapping a Fragment logo on it. I mean, nobody talks about these. I have these. I have these. Fragments low key like Spirit on like oh low key like Jounce, yeah. But I'm just saying like there's Spiridons and there's threes or fragments. Like I mean, I just don't see. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting how the Jordan ones do next year. Jordan 1 highs, excuse me. It'd be interesting to see how Jordan 1 highs do next year. Um Their Spiridons and their threes are their best fragment shoes because they actually change the look of the shoe, not just slap the boring ass GR colorway onto it and a logo. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I mean, I'm not saying the fragments are bad or Union's bad, but I'm just more cautious than ever now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, most people would probably say these are very, very nice. But like they are very nice. Like they are very, very nice. But I'd be shocked if they do better than the Chicago colorway. You know what I mean? We got a Chicago shadow. A legit Chicago shadow. So I mean, they said stock is 44,000 pairs. I mean, that's just like Zion's. So literally just like Zion's. I don't know. We will see. That's like half the stock of the Union Chicago's. We will see. We will see. It'll be interesting how it plays out. But it had way too much stock. Washington's still sitting. That's our first. People must be down on Jaden. Yeah, they are. People said his career is already over. Jason, the pharmacist, said he's washed. Hello? Ross, you still have that dual auto Jaden and Caleb? I do. I left and came back. Dead silence. No, I'm ready. I am ready. No, not yet. Why? You ready to go? No. Okay. All right. I got to end off. I got to take Bane. He's got his vet appointment today, his annual checkup. So we'll end it here. My mom is here. She's ready to go. All right. I will see you guys later. I'll be back tonight. So, later, dude, later. We'll be back tonight, man. Streaming tonight, hanging out. Peace. See you guys. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay safe. Have fun. I'll catch you guys on the next stream, man. So, we'll see how tomorrow goes. But have a wonderful day, man. I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace, everybody. See ya.
Welcome to Roszko's Chicken and W. I'd like to make a formal announcement that we're taking the franchise worldwide. We're looking for employees, line cooks, and general manager. Tired of some chubby cheek little Timmy or these botters taking all you're gonna get more W's. You're not just gonna get your name on a shiny plaque behind the booth at the restaurant. No. You're gonna get access to the new Roszko's Chicken and W's Discord group. Early access to new merch, members only live streams. Click join down below. And I like to say, welcome to Roszko's Chicken and W's.